listening to two guys talk about big, sweaty men in tights. Darren and Al on In the Square Circle on the Duck.
What is that? It's my phone!
All right, we are back on In the Squared Circle. I am Al Wayne, Darren the Dish Davenport, right here on Duck Radio.
Yo.
On the phone with us right now, live, ECW original hardcore legend. It is Balls Mahoney. Balls, how you doing?
Good. How you doing, guys?
Awesome.
Very good.
Let me just driving, so let me turn the music down. Hold on.
All right.
Okay, girls. All right, there we go. I just got this police station. We couldn't very well be on the phone doing that now. Don't need that. Don't need any more police and police ambulances in my life. So.
Where are you driving to?
I'm actually going home. I was shooting I think part 2 shoot installment with RF Video today, and I gotta get my ass home. Actually, I gotta gas up, get home, pack the kid up, and go to a show.
Where's the show at?
I can't talk about it. I'm surprised.
It's a surprise.
Unfortunately, I can't tell you. So, but it's in New Jersey. That much is known. Otherwise, I wouldn't be going. Last minute thing. So.
All right, Balls. You've been keeping yourself busy since not being in WWE's version of ECW.
You know, I've been traveling a lot. I actually did a lot of overseas stuff. I got some stuff coming up to Ireland in March, Australia in April. I haven't heard from Japan in a while. They got in touch with me like right after, but I was already booked for an overseas trip when they wanted me over for one shot. So I really couldn't do that. I couldn't justify leaving 3 weeks of work for one show, you know?
Exactly.
But that kind of sucks because I love Japan. You know, it's one of my favorite places in the world. So, but I tell you, this has been the worst time I've had, though, from December 13th till tonight. It's the longest drought I've had between work. So.
Wow.
But with the economy the way it is, I guess I can't complain. At least I'm not shooting my family like some of these.
Yeah. Well, there's a new sheriff in town, so hopefully the economy turns around.
No, I don't understand that, dude. Like, you know, you're in debt. Don't kill your family, you idiot. It gets better, you know. I got a kid now, and believe me, I wouldn't harm a hair in his head, you know, let alone freaking suicide pact. Mind?
Exactly.
Oops, excuse my language. Sorry, guys. Sorry,
that's what the bleep button's for.
Yeah, you better have it on hand right now. Okay.
I'm cranking it up as we speak. There we go.
Shit, I got a guy calling through. Hold on. All
right.
Ignore. Okay. I ignored him. I'll call him back.
So now this year, 09, that's like the 20th anniversary of you getting your first title back in WWC, correct? Your first tag title? Was that 89? Is that what you?
Oh, jeez. Christ, I wouldn't even know, dude.
I'm talking show prep. We got show prep going. Now, here's the main thing I wanted to ask you. What your opinion of, now that you're not involved with WWE anymore at the moment, your opinion of the WWE's version of ECW versus...
No. Look, that wasn't ECW when we came back. It still wasn't ECW. It's ECW WWE, okay? It's not Extreme Championship Wrestling, and it never will be, okay? And what they have now is basically Heat with a different name, okay? So people shouldn't... Well, no.
You're right. No, we agree.
I'm not trying to badmouth it. It's not the same product, you know? And it's not going to be like the #1 show that they put on because they have Raw, you know?
Exactly.
And it's not going to compete with Raw. They wouldn't let it compete with Raw. And we knew that going in. I knew that going in. I was under no illusions. I didn't even want to be in ECW after 6 months. I wanted to be in Raw.
Exactly.
You know? I mean, if you're going to work for WWE, don't you want to work for the #1 show that WWE has? And that's Raw.
The flagship.
You know? If I go back to WWE, I don't want to be with ECW. I want to be with Raw, you know?
There was we were talking to Al Snow last week on the show, and he said the way it's worked right before he left, and you know when they brought him back for odd little things here and there, is that WWE, like Vince and creative views ECW is almost like OVW or Deep South, almost like the prep show, right. And then if you do good on that, you move up to SmackDown. If you do good on that, you move to Raw.
You go to Raw, exactly.
And see,
the problem with me was they put me on Raw right away. You know, so they knew what I could do anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like I was demoted to ECW. They put me on ECW, and the guys they did to bring it up. You know, and then it didn't work out. And I mean, it didn't work out. But then I was relegated to that. And then due to then the whole Kelly thing, after that I had my son, and that's what basically cost me my job. I decided to be home with him the day he got home from the hospital, then to be shooting an HD shoot in Florida.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't have a job anymore,
That's insane.
But that's my choice, And I would, and I tell you what, that would have been my first WrestleMania that year. Would have been against Miz. But again, that was my choice. Would I do it again? Yes, I would do it the same way again. You give me that choice 100 times, I'm going to go be with my kid.
And who can blame you? I mean, we all have family. I mean, no one can blame you for that.
Right. I've seen what happens that the fathers put the business before the kid. I'm not doing that. This business is here to serve my family, so I can make a living, not so I can spurn my family to go work somewhere. I mean, that's just insane, Sorry about the
that's all right.
on there, but that's how I guess things on my right side. Sorry, I don't drive too often. I don't drive too often. I shouldn't be allowed to. Actually, I'm not allowed to. So, but
disregard that any police listening.
That's right. Yeah, I know. I'm going to get pulled over before I get home now.
So now, see, and that's how we were looking at it. That they've wasted the potential of bringing a version of ECW.
Yeah, nice shirt, man. Nice band. Did you get that last show? Yeah, I couldn't go either. That sucks. My gas guy's wearing a Cradle shirt.
Awesome.
I don't know. They were just up here on the 15th too. I couldn't go. I beat the horn. Okay.
There you go. So